And Steve, tremendous coach without question, Hall of Famer, and what a run they had.
33-30, Ben Davis trails it by 3. They have the basketball to start fourth quarter action.
Well, the timeout, both teams have different approaches. I mean, if you're Ben Davis, Curtis Wright telling us kids keep doing what we're doing.
Rice for 3. No. Rebound controlled by Avon.
And if you're Jason Young, you're telling your kids, look, we've got to take better care of the basketball and really do a better job of getting on the glass on the defensive end.
Burgett looks baseline. Kendall Griffin out high to Michael. Should see them being patient, but instead they misfire on the pass.
Look at this now.
Quickly up the floor to Pennington. He can't get it to fall, and there with the rebound is Burgett. You got to give Avon credit for their transition defense. They get back in a hurry.
Yeah, they do.
Burgett
they
back
really
the other
do.
way. Misfires on the shot. It's saved deep back
Tremendous
in bounds
save.
to Kendall Griffin. He'll launch a 3. Ill-advised shot. They get another look.
Well, tremendous board work. Started out with Darvon Blackman.
Griffin forces his way in. Body's flying to the floor. No call, but he gets the bucket and has 13.
That's a big hoop because the scoreboard had kind of been stuck, if you will, on the Avon side.
35-30, 5-point advantage for the Orioles. 6.5 to play, and Rice walked with the basketball.
You know, you basically extended offensively. You're further out than what you want to be because there's been a great job defensively on the part of Ben Davis.
Baseline drive by Blackman to
about
a wide-open freshman, Austin Burgett. He dunks it for 2. He has 8 now.
And you counter that pressure by cutting, and penetrating and sliding through and going backdoor, just like Avon did on that last possession.
37-30. Ben Davis, don't push the panic button. Still plenty of time. 6 minutes to go. Nice look inside. Can't finish it, though. Avon with the rebound. A point-blank look by Cody Tucker. You have to hit those layups.
Yeah, you really do, because you're not going to get that many of them.
Michael drives, throws it up. Finger roll won't fall. Rebound comes down to Ben Davis. In transition, they come with Caleb Pennington.
He's made a
He'll
bunch of those.
cross-court it to Rice. 3 on the way. No. Rebound tracked down long by Rice. He'll go to the lane, split the defense, throw it up. It won't go, but a foul.
His knees and his body, his extension isn't that high.
5.5 to play. That time is good, and Rice has 5 points.
There is so much time.
Sarver across the timeline, stop and go dribble, up off the glass and in.
It'll be an enormous day at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Think there'll be a crowd there for that 4A game?
Oh,
my goodness. Here, a nice crowd, 39-31.
Absolutely.
Ben Davis needs an answer, and they miss another point-blank layup. Garrett fights for it along with Covington, and Covington finally gets the job done. He has 8 points, and it's 39-33.
Yeah, Garrett makes a great initial move, doesn't finish it right there, though. Covington to get the follow-up, the miss, the follow-up, and a big-time score.
Sarver comes baseline. They get it in the paint to Blackman, and he misses.
Had the shot they wanted, got a little bump, no call.
Rice, the kick to Elam, his 3, no. Weak side rebound fought for, comes down into the hands of Garrett. He lays it up and in for his 9th point.
We talked about it at the top of the game, Mark. Defensive rebounding, a big, big key for Avon. Similarly, something that Ben Davis wants to get on the offensive glass. They were able to do it.
They wanted Griffin on the wing. Ben Davis picks it off. Layup. Count it. Caleb Pennington with 8. Rice with the great defense that got it all started, and suddenly it's a 2-point game, 39-37 to the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, if you're Avon, just slow down now, get back to your half-court offense, take better care of it, continue to do the things that got you the lead earlier in the ball game.
I'm not sure that Sarver's the best guy to kickstart the offense. He looks a little tentative with the basketball.
Right. Well, what you're trying to do is get it in Griffin's hand, get a little high, a little big on little.
He'll
that's
stop,
the shot
get a
you're
screen.
looking for.
His 3 is woefully short. Rice comes down with it, throws it off the back of an Avon Oriole and out of bounds.
We talked about it at the start of the second half. Momentum has gone to the guys in the white shirts.
Little stop and go dribble. Rice draws the contact, throws it up off the glass and in.
Well, that was a man-to-man defensive effort on the part of Avon, and one of the things you didn't want to have to do was take a man-to-man, because now that allows Greg Rice to go one-on-one and create, which he just did.
Back.
Avon reeling right now. They need a good possession.
Griffin right back to the
great.
freshman.
And pick yourself up defensively. But again, you're man-to-man. You've made the decision to go man-to-man. The guy with the responsibility, Desmond Thomas on Greg Rice, and they'll set high ball screen for him and let him try to create.
Avon up 12 at the half. Rice
Up on him because the last two possessions.
Rice trying to give them a 2-point lead and does. 9 points for Greg Rice, 2-point lead for Ben Davis, and Jason Young's got to be thinking not again.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right. But he's thinking right now, we need a good possession.
Thomas,
Just
nice
like
drive and a good delay, waiting on the defense to clear, and Blackman's there.
That's a big basket, Mark. I mean, that is a huge basket.
41-41, and here comes the pressure. Avon picking up the defense. Ball
Look
knocked
at
away.
How
Look at
about
that.
the
Desmond
steal?
Thomas all over him, got the steal. Drives to the baseline, floats it up from 6, couldn't get it to fall. And then commits a foul. Who has 9 points on the night. Got that free throw. Second one on the way. That went off the front of the iron. There with a rebound.
As I mentioned.
42-41, 1 point lead for Ben Davis, 2.5 to play.
Plenty of time now.
Sarver crosses over, close to a carry, comes baseline right. Now they'll swing it around. Dangerous pass picked off. Got a little sloppy with a basketball. Rice all alone there for the easy deuce. 11 for Greg Rice, a 3-point lead for the Giants with 2 minutes to play at the half. Inbounds to Sarver. He's forced to bring it up because Desmond Thomas is on the bench with 4 fouls. Griffith with the basketball, wants a screen. They switch. Great defensive series by Ben Davis, as there to pick it off is Covington.
Well, Covington does a tremendous job of rotating. It's that high ball screen between Burgett and Griffin, and he knows that Burgett's going to slip it, and he just rotated for the steal.
Rice with 1:40 to play. Gets bumped, no call, floats it up and in. It's the Greg Rice show down the stretch. He has 13 now, and the lead is 5 with 1:42 to play.
Well, he senses the man-to-man, and in 3 possessions, they haven't stopped him in man-to-man.
Avon, kick in the corner. Michael backs it out. Sarver drives and throws it away and is bailed out with a foul. How big are these?
Well, in the last 2 or 3 minutes, he was eating you up.
Free throw no good. Greg Rice has the rebound with 1:25 to play. 46-42. Ben Davis with a 4-point lead in the basketball. Rice goes into high gear, gets it across the timeline. Now they're going to spread the floor a little bit. Caleb Pennington gets a screen from Rice. They're burning clock now.
Well, absolutely.
1:12.
Possible. And if you're Avon, you got to try to get some stops. You got to try to get some double team situations and create. But you got to take advantage of it. You got to come down. If you're Avon, you need to score. You absolutely have to score.
Desmond in high gear on the stop and go dribble. Slips it down low, and Blackman.
Well, you got to get it in first. That's your number one key. Get the ball in.
Covington to
Rice.
Rice.
Got it to the right guy.
Rice runs it ahead. Splits the defense with a dribble and gets fouled into the midcourt strike. 4-point lead for Ben Davis. 15 for Greg Rice.
Still
48-44.
Lots of time, but, well, you really need a quick hoop again. You need to try to attack and go as deep as you can.
Thomas has it knocked away. Intended for Blackman. Back the other way. Ball tapped up. No. Avon. Desmond has it knocked away from behind. The ball game this tight, those 2 seconds could make a big difference.
Absolutely.
Griffith off the drive, walked with a basketball.
You're going to have to foul immediately on the inbound, and it's going to be Rice, and it's the last guy you want to foul. You got to foul someone.
Elam.
Got to foul someone.
They get it into the hands.
Free throw for free throw, or 2 for 3, or whatever you have.
Free throw on the way. That's a big one.
It's still a 2-possession game, but you got to go. You got to go
Wills.
all the way to the rim.
Quickly comes Thomas. Thomas pulls up from 12. High off the glass. No, Ben Davis with the rebound, and they can start to celebrate a bit, I think, Coach. Wills at the free throw line again. Misses there. That one doesn't go.
Well, you got to go. You got to go. Yeah, you're slowed down. Now you still got to go.
Michael, kick in the corner. Three-pointer, good. Half court.
I think you're going to see a game that's played up and down. Better hurry. Got to hurry.
The count has started.
Look at this.
And now Ben Davis takes time out right away. That's a ball game. How about the Ben Davis Giants? 49-47, the final.